Hello YouTube. Hello world. How are you doing? Well, today I want to start a new segment. I'm going to do short stories. Hopefully I'll make them short. For those who actually personally know me, I'm very overly thorough and kind of run on side stories for a note. So as I'm doing that as we speak, let's go ahead and get started. The story I want to tell you is my scar story. You see the scar there? I got the scar when I was probably about 12. A lot of people don't even realize that I have it or notice it. I've had friends for several years who never even noticed it, and then randomly one day they're like, "Hey, when did you get that scar on your face?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've had this since before I knew you." You know. So, how I got this scar itself. When I was younger, I was a very dirty foot kid. And I say very dirty foot kid, meaning I would come home from school, literally take my shoes off, throw my backpack on the floor, and go back outside. Just like that. That was literally, I can vivid images of walking in the door, dropping my stuff, and turning around and going right back out with no shoes on. So the no shoes on part just means I was a dirty kid. The neighborhood that I lived in was literally the shape of a square, and on one corner of it, let's call it an L, on two sides of it was a ditch that ran along two sides of it. So it literally was like that, up and down. Well, on this section over here, there was a railroad tracks, and at the railroad tracks, they were elevated probably about 5 feet from the water. On one section, water crossed under. This was like the forbidden zone. Nobody ever went down there. Well, one day I decided to be brave enough to go under there. And for you, those obviously who don't know, but we're in Florida, or I'm in Florida, beautiful Sunshine State. It's raining, so anyways, me and my buddy were out one day playing, and we went down there, and I decided I was going to actually go in this forbidden area where it was dark and gloomy. And in Florida there's alligators, and well, the story starts with an alligator, or has an alligator in it. I decided to go under there. We used to look for crawdads. Those who know what crawdads are, they're like miniature lobsters. Well, in Florida, they hide in soda cans and bottles and things like that in ditches, man-made ditches and ponds and stuff like that. You can find them everywhere. But we used to just find them and just to look at them and find the biggest ones. Well, either way, when I was under there one time, or the first time, out of nowhere, an alligator literally jumped out of the water, startled. The water was only like a foot deep. I think he was just as shocked as I was that we were there, both of us. And as I turned around to literally get away from this beast, my foot, my dirty feet, was stuck in the mud, literally. I fell, and while falling, my body twisted from my foot still being in that one direction, and I landed on my back. I went completely under the water. Like I said, it was only a foot deep. I think the alligator, not realizing what was going on, ran, and I'm assuming that it was his toenail or scale or something along those terms, something that went across me and literally slit my face open. 31 stitches. Say that that'll be the only time I ever lied to you, ever. But the real story is from a soda can. Yeah, a soda can. Really a soda can, or an alligator. I don't know which story I told the most, to tell you the truth. No, it was really a soda can. You know, a soda can, the top rim of it has that little actual rim where like the moisture stays inside of it, the little cup area. I was walking around a building in summer camp, and as I crossed the corner of the building, a little kid, and I was told this afterwards, a little kid came running from the opposing side, We met at the corner of the building as I was walking, and he ran into me. And I fell, and in the momentum of trying to catch myself, and let me use my other hand since soda can was here, as I fell, trying to put my hands out, still holding the can, landed on it and split my face open. 31 stitches, literally. I have a scar right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Anyway, there's my knee. For those who've never seen my knee before. Soda can, split my face open. Strawberry, kiwi, check soda. If you like strawberry, kiwi, check soda, please like the video just because you like strawberry, kiwi, soda. That's how I actually got the scar, and I've had it for over a decade, 27 now, and I got it when I was probably 12 or 13. It was a very life-changing moment for me. I was honestly one of those individuals who literally stayed staring in the mirror like I was sitting there. Stuff like that. I was very vain, and my mother raised me literally not to be vain, but I was told I was cute all the time, so I just was. When I got this scar on my face, I can remember walking around and literally in my peripheral vision seeing stitches, and those stitches, seeing them constantly for several weeks, literally changed my mindset. I began to work on my personal character. Didn't care about how I looked. I'm shaved right now, and I'm sorry to say that I actually shot this video while shaving, and the camera that I used, for some reason, did not get any of the audio. I don't know why. It just did not save any of the audio, so I had to do it again. But I wanted to show you the unshaved version, and then show you the shaved version. So, for you, Mom, I'm shaved. For you, Grandma, look. Shaved. But it literally changed my persona, so I learned how to be less materialistic, less concerned about the shoes that I was wearing, or the way I looked, or my hair being done. I mean, I'm with the long hair, don't care world now, with the gel in it. I can get some gel on you if you want to gel on the camera. I don't know if it hit the camera, but that's the story. It wasn't that great of a story, but I'd like to thank you for watching the video. If you can, subscribe, click like. I intend to make this a normal thing, give you a few short stories, and I'm going to do one more after this about, I'm thinking California, but I don't know if my fiance would like the California story, but you might, so I'll go ahead and tell it to you. Again, have a good day. Sergio Jewell. Subscribe, like, Twitter, Sergio Jewell. Have a good day.